Hey guys, welcome to Let's Play Star Stable. I'm doing a little bit of house sitting right now, so I'm not in my usual recording space. It's really awkward to try and set up something that you have set up regularly somewhere else and try and adjust accordingly. It's really weird. So it might sound a little different, look a little different. I'm not sure. I tried my best. But I wanted to come on and check on Nick's stone ground and his floating fridge. See what we can do there. Still with Clash Champion, of course. What's going on, Nick? No, there should have been some mail. Can you ride over to the mailbox for incoming mail and check if anything's been delivered? Almost regretting putting the mailboxes so far away. Nick, it's right there, my friend. Does your floating fridge not travel? Reply from AAE. See? Brilliant. A letter. All from AAE as well. They say they support me fully in my explorations out here in the Valley of the Hidden Dinosaur, and that I should expect a supply of new resources soon. This is excellent news. They also write that they're happy to hear I'm actually alive, and that they thought I'd disappeared forever. We've got you to thank for that, Cadence. So there we go, Cadence. The camp seems to be in some kind of order, even if it clearly needs a few improvements to bring up the comfort levels a little. But most importantly, we've made a start and we've got the support of AAE. Now our exploration expedition can begin for real. Do you want to help me explore the Valley of the Hidden Dinosaur? Yes we do. Of course. Fantastic. This is great. Then we're a team. As a thank you, every day this week I'm going to share all of my information, everything I know about this place. Ooh, we got a jacket. Oh, pink science jacket. Wow, okay. I'm for it. Pink science jacket looks good with our hair. We can all explore and find things in many different ways. Some ways are better than others, and some are, well, garbage. You should remain aware that different approaches are necessary for different purposes, and you should always ask yourself, what is the purpose of my expedition? The answer will always let you know the approaches that you should take, which will then make it clear to you what equipment you should have. I want you to finish off my map of this area. You'll need my half-finished map, a pen, and a pair of binoculars to check angles and figure out different positions and such. At the same time, I also want you to capture images of some places, and that's of course easiest if you use a camera instead of painting it. With a half-finished map, pen, tripod, binoculars, and camera, you should be fully equipped for the task. I will send you out to the places where I feel it's important to fully document the geography, and thus complete the map. Don't leave anything behind at the places you document. An explorer must never lose sight of their equipment, because that's how expeditions fail. Understood? Understood. Right then, a summary. Using triangulation, you'll work out the distances between different destinations and so be able to complete the map and take pictures using the camera I'll give you. Completely clear, right? Yeah, we'll figure it out. Oh, you want to test the equipment first? Oh, clever. A real adventurer always tests their kit. How about this then? Take the kit out and try documenting that spot over there by the edge of camp. Have a go and come back to me when you're done. Then you can go over the procedure one last time before you head off on your expedition. Okay. So, let's give this a try. Alright, right over here to the sparkles. So, we have a map pen, a camera, a map, and binoculars. What do we need? Oh, camera in this spot. Okay. Beautiful landscape. Very nice. I guess if we just click each spot, it will tell us what we need. Camera. Some more lovely landscape and bits of Nick's balloon stuck in the tree. I bet this is the tripod. Oh, we must be dismounted. Okay, okay. Let's take a peek. The cool water. You examine the area and calculate the angles. We're amazing. We conquer every task the people of Jorvik give us. We've done blacksmithing. We built races. We're doing exploring. You draw the map. Oh, we better... Don't we have to pick it up? Yes. Oh, we better go back and pick up the binoculars, too. Beautiful landscape. Alright, that wasn't too bad. We did it. I think we got the hang of it, Nick. That looked promising. I suppose you could have held the camera a little higher up and changed the shutter settings to be able to get better exposure to compensate for the snow reflections. Otherwise, it was okay. Righto, here, take the equipment and you could be off on your first real expedition. I think you could probably get started by exploring and documenting the frozen Vale Lake down there. The lake makes up a central part of the crater. The water level is now much lower than it was at the time the lake filled the whole crater. As always with ice, be careful. It can break and there are cracks to look out for. You need to be very, very careful if you don't want to fall through into the icy water. Come back to me for a debrief when you've documented the 4 places on the frozen lake. Okay. Let's... How do we get there? This way? This way? Oh yes, okay. Aha, our first spot. Very nice landscape, very nice. This spot is now explored. 1 down, 3 to go. Ooh, okay. All right, over here then. Look at that! That's so cool! Wow! That's awesome! Oh, that's so cool! Oh, good. I found the path. I was worried I was going to be trapped here forever. But it's okay. I found the path back up. Okay, Nick. All areas explored. There is a giant dinosaur skeleton down there. You should check it out. Wow, you found the hidden dinosaur. Wasn't hidden very well, man. It's huge. It was right in the middle of that lake. I've only heard mention of it in the old travelogues of the early adventurers, and I've always wanted to see it for myself. I feel strangely elated over this awesome skeleton, some kind of connection from the past that I can't quite put a finger on. A little like I've got a really strong deja vu. You've taken some really outstanding pictures. I'll work through some of this new information, and I might come up with some additional information related to this later. May even need to send a report to AAE about this, and see if they've got any information for me. We need to know more. Ooh, I agree. We need to analyze the bones, take skeletal samples from various locations on the skeleton, and test with this test doodad. The paleontological department at AAE will then analyze the samples. What I said? Polenta? No, no. Polenta is a tasty corn porridge. Paleontology. Paleontology is the study of prehistoric life and organisms. Cool, huh? So really, we're paleontologists here in the Valley of the Hidden Dinosaur. We're real scientists. Sorry. Science woman? And science horse? You say scientists, whether it be men, boys, women, girls, or horses. Don't ask me why. Because it's scientist? The ice is old. For scientists, it can tell us a lot about the past. If you study the different layers of ice, you can learn about what the climate was like before. This lower lake ice has been properly protected from outside influence until the big collapse in 1912. AAE has expressed a lot of interest in this and want us to drill out ice cores to send them for analysis. While you're out on thin ice, can you take some ice samples? Take this ice drill and drill for ice cores that we can send to AAE. Not a problem. This sounds so exciting. I like being a paleontologist. Oh, Cadence, didn't that sound like something fluttering into the mailbox over there? I promise I heard it very clearly. Can you just run over and grab the letter? I'll get my glasses out while you collect it. Nick, my friend, I love helping you, but the mailbox is right here. Right here. You could like lean over and get it. Here you go. There was a letter. Knew it. Let's have a look. I couldn't find my glasses, but this letter is written so properly that it should be fine to read anyway. I don't know whether this is good news or not, Cadence. Professor Einstein from Yorvik City University is apparently on her way here. Have you heard of her? No, not that Professor Einstein. I'm talking about Professor Elsa Einstein, the world's leading researcher in the field of quantum semantics. You've never heard of her? Lucky you, I was about to say. You see, Elsa Einstein is known for her meticulous accuracy and precise planning in everything she takes on, contrary to how I usually structure my research, you might say. What she'll do here? There's nothing here that's got anything to do with her research, so I've no idea. All I know is that if she and I work together, it'll go belly up within hours. She's apparently on her way here by helicopter. She must be mad. The winds over the valley took my balloon straight down straight away, so I'd hate to think that the bad weather would do to a helicopter. Let's see. It says here that she should have gotten here yesterday, apparently. The mail isn't so fast here, Cadence. Wait, are you thinking what I'm thinking? Exactly, the weird noise we heard earlier must have been Professor Einstein's helicopter crashing. Oh no! We have to save her, Cadence. That sound came from the other side of the lake. I'm sure of it. Ride there and look, and I'll see if I can find my first aid kit or something else useful in the refrigerator. Hurry, Cadence. In that special refrigerator. Alright, let's go look. I shouldn't be laughing. There was a helicopter crash. Sorry, Clash Champion. Let's go. Alright, is this where we need to drill the ice? You must be dismounted to use the ice drill. Drilling. Alright, so we need 4 core samples. Is this where the helicopter crashed? Oh no! Hello, Professor Einstein! Yikes. Who are you? Well, hello to you, Cadence. I'm Professor Elsa Einstein. Are you by any chance a qualified helicopter mechanic? No? How about Chinese? Do you speak Chinese? No? Blast. My knowledge of helicopters is basic at best, and the manual I found is in Chinese, which is one of the few languages I've yet to master. You have to understand that I simply don't have time to spend 3.7 days through reasoning and logical thinking to learn either how helicopters work or indeed the Chinese language from the manual. By that time, I'll have frozen to death in this miserable place. Well, now you've turned up, a solution to my problem has appeared. Such good fortune. 2 people should, without risking your horse's health, be able to sit on horseback with each other and ride along with the same efficiency to the nearest place with some kind of civilized temperature. Now, Cadence, how does one get up in the saddle? In theory, it's very simple, but I noticed that in practice it's much more difficult to perform my movements in the order and accuracy as the theory requires. You'll help me? Thank you, that's kind of you. Now, you get to steer this vehicle to civilization before my body temperature reaches critically low level. Is she up there yet? Alright, let's take her back to Nick's stone ground. I wonder if we can continue getting samples before we do, though. I don't want to have to come back. Oh, we can. Just hold on here, madam. We've got some work to do. Hey, Nick, we did what you asked, and we have a surprise for you. It's like your most favorite person in the world. What on earth is this place? Oh, would you look at that, Nick Stoneground. Nick Stoneground, I see you've used, as usual, your unstoppable talent for ineptitude to build some kind of camp. How will you ever be able to conduct serious research in this kind of uncivilized setting? We can discuss this at a later time, but I see that your fire burns, and it must only be a matter of minutes before my extremities have frozen to the point that I could snap off a finger. Nick, before I warm myself by the fire, I must remember to convey the greetings of the board of the university. They want to express their congratulations to you on your discovery of this valley, and they look forward to the first results of your expedition here with great excitement. They also say that they will unfortunately not be able to fund your research any further before they get to see some actual results. And with that said, Cadence, I now declare that never have I been so happy to be so close to such a primitive fire. Ah, precious warmth. Ooh. Uh-oh, Nick. Thanks, the paleontologists at AAE are dying to see the test results. Great, ice cores. Now we just need to send them with super fast mail so that they don't melt on the way. I'll pack them in fabric, styrofoam, and foil so they should survive the journey. Oh dear, no more funding! That's quite the setback. There we go, those samples are all packed into boxes and ready to be sent. Can you take them over to the outgoing mailbox and try squeezing them in there? It's really important that they get to AAE so they can see my work here is in full swing. And then send funding. Oh, Cadence, if I'm ever going to be able to make any proper discoveries, I can't have Professor Einstein poking around all the time. What's she doing here anywhere? She hasn't said anything. What? If she's related to Albert? Well, yeah, she is, but she's from the smart side of the family. If she thinks this camp is so awful, then she's welcome to improve whatever she wants, just as long as she doesn't bother me and my epic plans. Tell her that from me, Cadence. We will, but let's drop these in the mailbox. Perfect. Why is it still glowing? No, we did all the boxes. Thanks for all your help, Cadence. It's really exciting to hear what AAE will have to say about these. Hello to you again, young Cadence. What am I up to? Well, you know. Right, listen, my recent experiments with the practical application of quantum dynamics weren't so popular with the management at the university. They were a bit miffed that I built a very small nuclear reactor in order to generate enough power to run my devices. I assured them that it was harmless, but apparently it doesn't matter. They were completely irrational and refused to listen to my entirely logical explanations. To cut a long story short, we agreed that I would pursue my research elsewhere until the whole affair has settled down, because apparently the authorities weren't very happy that someone had built a hydrogen bomb in the middle of Yorvik City. Why did I build a hydrogen bomb? It was just a completely ordinary and entirely banal experiment. I'd never intended to detonate the bomb for real, and certainly not right then in any case. Not right then in any case. Well, not everybody can be rational. The university management found for some reason that this distant, isolated location they'd just heard about sounded perfect for me to conduct my research in. So here I am. Unfortunately, all my equipment was lost in the helicopter crash, so I don't really know what to do now. Can you answer me something, Cadence? How on earth is someone supposed to conduct serious research here? It's like I've taken a one-way trip to the Stone Age. What's that? Nick wondered if I wanted to take responsibility for the state of the camp. Probably the first intelligent thought to come out of that man in his whole life. I'll see to it that it becomes a first-class research facility of the very highest international standard. First, I need to set out a plan. A pen and paper at once so that the planning can begin. A pen and paper? Oh, right over here. Blue paper. Okay. So blueprint paper. Let's walk right through that fire. Nice. Pen and paper. Thank you, Cadence. Now let the planning begin. Oh, what is she planning? The fire went out. What's going on? It's so cold that my brain has almost frozen solid. The temperature must be at least 0 degrees Kelvin. Look, Cadence, the fire's gone out. Don't just stand there, do something. Get something appropriately flammable immediately before we freeze to death. Sticks, branches, twigs, anything. Oh, okay, we're on it. Yeah. Oh, there we go. Okay, we gathered some sticks, Professor. Oh, you found twigs. The fire's gone out, so cold. Put the twigs on the fire, quick. All right. Oh, let's hop down. I have a feeling we'll need to do this dismounted. All right, twigs and lighter. Done. Happy to help. Oh, heat at last. How lovely. That was probably the most horrific situation I've ever found myself in, Cadence. This is truly a deadly cold. getting right into your joints and deep down in your bones. How do we attract the world's leading researchers in this climate? Quiet, shh, let me think, Cadence. I've got it. My logical thinking is really on top form today, Cadence. Hush now and listen to my plan. The first step that must be implemented is, of course, to mark the way here so that potential candidates for our research center can at least find their way here. Since the Valley of the Hidden Dinosaur is at a technological level compared to the Stone Age, it is particularly appropriate that we adjust our methods accordingly. Do you understand, Cadence? No? Well, then let me give you a suitably Stone Age explanation. Bring torches. Go towards elevator. Ugh, ugh. Stick torches in torch holders. Ugh, ugh. Light torches with lighter. That was a bit rude, wasn't it, Cadence? Yes, a little bit. A little rude. It's this cold that gets me all cranky, I'm sorry. But come now, off you go. Okay, so we're going to... Oh, I know. Light the way to the elevator. Oh, nope, go back. We have to light it. Excellent. All right, all the torches have been placed. The path looks excellent, Professor. Great, a well-lit path here is the most basic underlying part of the plan. Let's continue. That's all we have time for today. We'll have to help Professor Einstein continue her plan next time. And hopefully Nick will have some more quests for us too. I'm having a blast in Dino Valley. I love the new environment and the new atmosphere. It's really cool. The dinosaur skeleton was awesome. I'm so excited to have seen it. Taking some pictures there too. Thank you for joining me today. Give a thumbs up if you liked the video. And don't forget to subscribe. I will see you guys next time. Bye!